All right, Gemini. This is going to be your love message. This is for Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders. And place yourself where you fit, okay? So let's see what Gemini placements most importantly need to know for love right now. So chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. So somebody here could be chasing you, Gemini, or they're about to chase you, or you're about to, if you're a man or you're more masculine presenting, you're about to chase someone or pursue someone. What else? Yeah, one day, someday, somewhere, another time. I feel like somebody could want to do something, but that doesn't mean they're going to do it. One more. And we got abandoned. That's what I'm saying. Left out, walked away, cold. And we got foundation, established, family, security. Some of you guys could have been dealing with somebody who didn't pursue you. Or like 1 minute they're on you, the next minute they're not. Like they could have like left you hanging or strung you along because this person could already have a relationship or they already have a situation somewhere else. So, yeah. Or you could have been with somebody where you guys had a foundation and they were pursuing something or someone else outside of that. What's chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience for Gemini? What's chasing? Okay, judgment in reverse. I feel like there's going to be no second chances with you and somebody. Especially if this is somebody that you already know, somebody from your past. If you guys already had something established with somebody, you don't want to entertain it. Yeah, somebody could want to return, but they could have taken too long, or they could already have something set up with someone else. So it's like, what do you want? You know, what's one day, someday, somewhere, another time? Somebody may have to, I feel like somebody here failed. Yeah, this could even be like a past life connection that you have with somebody. Some of you guys could have grew up with this person. You could have went to school with them. You know them. But I feel like maybe next lifetime. I feel like somebody had the judgment in reverse is like repeating. It's like a karmic lesson repeating. I feel like somebody here didn't awaken. Somebody's judgment could have been clouded when it came to you. I just feel like there's like a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity on another lifetime type thing. What's one day? Yeah, 5 of Wands. A whole bunch of conflict, drama, Empress in reverse, Taurus, Libra energy. So somebody could be dealing with a toxic mother figure. You can have Taurus or Libra in your chart. Somebody here can have a wife, a girlfriend, a child's mother. Heavy on the Taurus energy. Yeah, somebody could have been breadcrumbing you. You could have been the therapist. You could have been an outsider to somebody's relationship or situation without knowing. Or maybe you knew you didn't care, or somebody was doing this to you. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. Yeah, King of Wands. I feel like somebody here, somebody thinks they can come in and out of your life. Maybe you guys have a child together, or children, or you guys are married, or you were, or I don't know, or you have some type of history, or I don't know, there's something comfortable about this connection where somebody feels like they can just go away and come back, go away, come back. See what else is out there, see if the grass is greener, and if it's not, they can come back to you whenever they feel like it. You could be like a safety net for this person. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer energy, July Cancer, July Leo. Libra here, you or somebody can have Libra in their chart. Yeah, somebody could want to return. They could even be spying on you. I feel like this person wants to, there's a connection that didn't go nowhere. Or some of you guys kind of forgot about this person. You could be focused on like your money, your stability, your responsibilities, you know. Yeah, you're not really stunting this person or paying this person no mind. So, what's chasing? What's chasing? It's either now or never. Chasing. Yeah, temperance in reverse. Eight of Swords. Somebody here could be playing victim about something. Somebody may want to fight. Somebody here could want to fight. If you have competition or people that are pursuing you, I feel like somebody here could be territorial. They want to fight over you, or they don't want you to move on or connect with nobody, but they don't. I feel like somebody's not really putting in the effort. This person could have been non-committal. They didn't want to give up their freedom. Even if you guys were married to this person, it's like you were married to them, but to the outsiders, to everybody else, or to certain women or certain men, they were single. So whether this is a relationship or a marriage you're in or were in, somebody wasn't really putting in the effort for real. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, or you can have those placements in your chart. Temperance here, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're being encouraged. Not go backwards. What's the one day? Yeah, somebody feels like if they fight for this, Gemini, Nine of Cups, Saturn, and Pisces, if they fight for this, that they'll get what they want. You'll give in. Somebody feels like if they just like wear you down, if they stand out, you'll give in. But I don't really feel like they have, yeah, the Five of Swords here, Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody don't have good intentions though. The Knight of Cups is in reverse is an insincere offer. This could even be someone who likes to sleep around. They don't follow their heart. They're moody. They're wishy-washy. They're hot and cold. One minute they're on you today. By tomorrow they're off you. They're charming, but it's yeah, Ten of Swords here. The Magician. They could be manipulative. Hell no. No. What's abandoned? Somebody could have put you guys, some of you guys, this person treated you like a trophy. They put you on a shelf. They benched you. And they're assuming that because you guys have some type of foundation established, when they're ready to come back, they can come back. This person may, if you have a child with this person, they may even feel like because you guys have children or a child, that they can have you whenever they feel like it. Somebody could be born March 13th or March 4th. April 13th. What's the abandoned? Yeah, Three of Cups. Mercury in Cancer. Hold on. Sit on the couch, please. Yeah, somebody here could have walked out, abandoned you, left you out in the cold. They could have even went to go deal with somebody else. Or they could have benched you, friend zoned you, whatever. We gonna see what that Three of Cups is. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody here feels like you'll never forgive them, Gemini. Maybe you won't. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Venus in Cancer. The Nine of Swords, Mars in Gemini. Somebody here could be worried that they won't get your forgiveness. Somebody here could be having a hard time with guilt and shame for what they did to you. This person could have did something impulsively or in haste. Hold on. All right. Yeah, somebody could feel like you will never forgive them, Gemini. You guys could have went through a breakup or a separation or a disconnect with this person. Nine of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody feels like something can be restored between y'all. Somebody wants to restore something. But I feel like somebody worries, they're scared that it can't come together, or you don't. Yeah, I really do feel that way. Ace of Cups, I don't see no accountability. All I see is somebody feeling sorry for themselves and making it about them and their fears when they're probably the ones that caused this disconnect in the first place. So I'm not really seeing no accountability. Ace of Cups. Somebody wants you to feel sorry for them or something. Hey, Eleanor, Six of Wands. Somebody did something out of ego. They did something in haste, and now this person could feel they want to make something right. Yeah. Jupiter and Leo, somebody here did something out of ego. I don't know if this person did something to impress another person, or somebody here could have went towards, somebody here pursued something new. Somebody here wasn't patient. They didn't want to wait, or they didn't want to take their time doing something. Their judgment was clouded. They could have misjudged you. Whatever the case is. And that didn't work out. And now somebody here thinks that they can just come back to you whenever they feel like it. And it's a no. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody here wants to apologize. Somebody here could have also lost their temper with you. I feel like this person, somebody here went to pursue something new and it didn't work out. I feel like somebody here lacks self-awareness and somebody ran into somebody that was just like themselves. Somebody could have ran into somebody that got a bigger ego than them. That's more shallow, superficial, mean, cold-hearted, ignorant than them, or just as bad as them. Page of Cups. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody definitely, somebody did something or chose somebody based off of how something looked. I just feel like somebody here did something from ego. Somebody's very immature. They're very childish. They can even be temperamental. Somebody here could have lost their temper. Somebody here got triggered and they said and did something. And, you know, once you say and do something, you can't take it back. So, Page of Swords. Even if you apologize, it's already done. I also feel like, Gemini, some of you guys, somebody here, is something about your reputation. And maybe somebody here could be seeing, somebody here could have listened to what was said about you with that judgment in reverse. Oh, well, if that's the case. Page of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Somebody's going to try to tug on your heartstrings with this communication, or they're going to try to do a temperature check. They're going to try to see where you're at, how you're feeling emotionally. Or they're going to try to get you into the Queen of Cups, or this person could be showing up as the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't have to be a water sign. Gemini here, June Gemini, June Cancer. They could be Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag again, Pisces, March Aries, Aquarius. Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy. Something about you, Gemini, could be a bit non-conventional. And maybe that's what this person judged. Maybe it's what you do for work. Maybe it's your lifestyle. Maybe it's who you are. Maybe it's who you know. Like, it's something about you, Gemini. Maybe it's the attention that you get, or somebody here was more concerned with how they were going to be judged and perceived by dealing with someone like you. Like, there could be, maybe you guys are of a different race, a different ethnicity, a different, you know, there could be difference in political views or age, economic status, whatever the case is. The Hierophant, there's something non-conventional or unconventional about you or about the situation. Oh, age. What's Five of Wands? Yeah, the star here. I feel like you stand out, Gemini. Aquarius energy. Or maybe you guys, if there's something non-conventional about this, maybe you guys know similar people. There could be something with like friends, affiliations. You guys may, you know, you guys may have mutual people in common, and that could have been what they was worried about, or they were just worried about how they were going to be judged and perceived. The star here, so on point. Yeah, she is so on point, Aquarius. Oh, so on point. Second chances is over for me. I'm done being disappointed in people. Yeah, I feel like you stand out. Nobody can. Nobody compares. You know, I feel like, and I'm not trying to blow you guys' ego up, but the reason why I'm saying nobody compares to you guys, at least not, and I'm gonna tell you why, from a very grounded, not an ego-based standpoint. I'm gonna tell you why nobody compares to you right now. You were very, with the star here, you were very authentic. You were very down to earth, very just, the star is a very, you showed a lot of humility to this person. You guys were very authentic. You could have even cooked for this person. You catered to this person. You know, you really indulged this person emotionally, sexually. You know, you really, you fed this person something that they're not getting from other people because they lack self-awareness, because they're so shallow, because they're showing up as a fucking page of cups and page of swords, temperance in reverse, judgment in reverse. They're running into people that are just like them. They'll never run into someone like you again until they learn the lesson. That's what it is. So I'm not trying to say that, oh, they'll never be able to find somebody as good as you. Not until they learn the lesson. And if they don't learn the lesson, they're gonna just keep repeating. This person could even be trying to find people, find you in people, and they can't. There's something very different. There's something that stands out about you, and it could be your beliefs. It could be, like I said, your lifestyle. It could just be the way you think. There could be something eccentric about y'all, or about this person, or about the situation. And I feel like somebody was more worried about how you were going to look on their arm, or what people were going to say about them being with you, or how something was going to look, or somebody just, somebody worried too much what other people thought. And for some of you guys, they could have stayed in a family dynamic, or they could have back to somebody, or they could have gotten advice that they should deal with someone else or whatever, because for whatever reason, and they took that advice, and now it's like they're just trapped and stuck there. I feel like whatever this is that somebody has done, they do the same thing over and over again. Somebody's also a coward. I feel like somebody here knows that they're the reason why something didn't go to the next level. They know they hurt you. A man or woman. Hey, Aaron. I'm starting to feel like I can't enjoy when people say I'm unique. No, you can. It's just going to take the right person. You're going to have to kiss many frogs before you meet your prince or princess. It's just going to take a while. When you're unique, and when I mean unique, because everybody has something unique about them. But when you don't think like the masses, that eliminates like 70 to 80% of the dating pool. So your dating pool gets really, really small. That's all. So don't, I thought she for real wanted to befriend me, but she just wanted more reasons not to leave my cheating ex. They always so intimidated. I hope y'all having an awesome day. I don't even think it's so much more intimidating. I think people are just so used to people just don't really know. When people operate out of ego and they operate out of like, again, I guess following the masses, and they don't really have minds of their own, and they have like a whole bunch of group thinking and things like that, and then they meet a person who is themselves, comfortable in their skin, not trying to fit in. They don't really know how to like place you or what to do with you, so they short circuit, and then they either distance themselves, they self-select out by removing themselves, walking away, ghosting you or whatever, or they play mind games and things until you leave. So I don't think it's intimidation. I think it's more about immaturity and ignorance. That's what I think it is. It's immaturity and ignorance. I don't think people like to say, oh, they're intimidated. To be intimidated by somebody, it means to fear them. I don't really think it's that. I just think a lot of people struggle with vulnerability. They struggle with transparency, and they're ignorant and immature. They fear what they don't know. But I don't mean fear like in this. They fear basically like, oh, I don't know what this person could potentially do to me or show. Maybe it is intimidation actually, now that I'm saying that, because intimidation is like fear. So yeah, people fear what they don't know. So it could be, yeah, it is intimidation. It is, in a sense, yeah. Yeah. People are followers. A lot of people date people based on other people's judgments and reactions. They don't really follow their heart and date for themselves. People choose careers and jobs based off of what's going to make other people feel good, what they're going to get prestige and accolades and recognition for. That's what it is. A lot of people do things for other people, not themselves. So, and that's why they keep having the same issues and different connections. It doesn't just stop with you. What's the star here in the Nine of Wands in reverse? Thank you, Aaron. What's the star upright, Nine of Wands in reverse? Oh, y'all could be seeing 999. Taurus, fire signs, earth signs, and air signs got 999. So you may want to go watch those readings. If you or somebody involved has air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus. Okay. Star upright, Nine of Wands in reverse. Until somebody heals, they're going to keep running into the same people in different bodies. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Somebody could have friend zoned you, or you could have friend zoned somebody. Somebody also could have did something out of trauma and fear. Yeah, somebody, I mean, with all these 3 pages here, a lot of immaturity. Somebody definitely, they're not, yeah, I just feel like somebody doesn't know how to regulate, really, for real. What's the Nine of Cups? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here wanted the benefit. Whose reading was that? I think, was it the war? I forgot. Was it? I think I did a reading not too long ago where I was like, somebody wants the benefits of something without the title or responsibility. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Mars energy, the Hermit, Virgo. Somebody here basically wanted the benefits of like intimacy, sex, your attention, your labor, your emotional labor, but without the title, without the responsibility, without putting the mutual effort. There was no mutual effort. Anytime you brought up a conversation about making something official, about fixing something, about going to counseling, about doing this, about doing that, they would shut down. They would ghost you. They would ghost you. They would get quiet. This person was only cooperative when it was about them, when you were serving them, appeasing them. When it was their turn to make it about you, it was a problem. Some of you guys could have, this person could have been, this person could have known that you wanted marriage. Somebody didn't make an honest woman or honest man out of you. They knew that you wanted something more official. They knew that you deserved something more established, like a family, to be their wife, their husband, or whatever. And they could have been stringing you along. And anytime you brought up the conversation about, you know, putting a title on it, getting engaged, getting married, they had an excuse. Whether it was about their money, their situation, they had to fix this, they had to fix that. Somebody always had an excuse for why basically they couldn't show up and meet you halfway and mutually collaborate on this connection, on this situation. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Hermit, upright. I also feel like somebody keeps making the same mistakes. And this person would rather ghost people than to look at themselves. Somebody's not learning from their mistakes. There's a negative pattern repeating in somebody's relationships. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit upright. Yeah, the Emperor. Aries energy. You could be the father of this person's child, or this could be your child's father, husband, ex-wife, boyfriend, your own father. Somebody can have father wounds, or it's just somebody has a hard time with responsibility. When things get serious and it's time to be accountable and responsible, they get uncomfortable. Somebody could be born July 25th. What's the Emperor here, Aries? I feel like somebody also uses withdrawal or silence to maintain control, so that you don't question them, or it's like this person, I don't like it. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This person is very defensive, very guarded, defensive. They made their problems yours. Like, a lot of fire here, so y'all can have fire in your chart. Mars and Leo, the Ten of Wands, Saturn and Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody hit their breaking point. Somebody's not going to realize something maybe until they're much older. I'm not going to lie. Something's not going to hit somebody until they're much older. When they're maybe alone, or I don't know. Something's not going to hit somebody until somebody's going to have to reach a breaking point. And I got that for the water signs. Everything has a breaking point at some, I got that for the water signs. So you may want to go watch the water sign reading if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. What's the King of Wands? Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody here could want to return. Mercury and Aquarius. And people always think that you're going to be right where they left you. And that's just, even if you are single, you may not, who's to say that you're going to want to deal with this? A person pursuing other things that they think are better than you, and they finally choose you. After putting you through a whole bunch of trauma and agony and stress, they finally choose you. They finally see your worth. You're not going to want to deal with that person. You're not going to want them. And even if you do, even if you was to take this person back, there's going to be so much resentment. There'll be so much resentment because it's like it took you this long when I was right in front of your face. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody has a hard time getting over you. Even if they're the ones that walked away or broke up with you or ended things, they're having a hard time moving on. Or they want to return. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody's having a hard time with closure. I feel like somebody hides this. When they're in front of people, they don't care about Gemini. They don't want Gemini. They're over Gemini. But deep down, I'm the one that walked away from Gemini. I'm the one that broke up with Gemini. I'm the one that abandoned Gemini. But deep down, this is how they feel. This person could have even went and married and got into a relationship or proposed to somebody else. Something was a slap in your face. They gave you a whole bunch of excuses and went to go provide and give that to someone else. Or if you're a man, they didn't want to follow your lead and they went to go follow somebody else's lead who led them to nothing. They didn't want to listen to you or your authority, but they went to go follow somebody else's authority, and now they want to backtrack. Moon in Aquarius here. It's like out of the frying pan and into the fire. It's like out of the frying pan and into the fire. Something's getting worse with the Six of Swords in reverse. Ever since this person walked away from you or vice versa, somebody's life has been in shambles. But they try to act like everything is okay. They act like they're having a celebration. They act like everything is a party. They act like they're having fun. They're going out. They're dating. They're meeting people. They're suffering. Somebody here lost something or somebody of value. Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Death card. Somebody could be going through some major changes. Scorpio energy. Somebody could be trying to avoid change, and that's this person's problem. That's the problem. Somebody here keeps trying to, everywhere this person goes, there they are with that Six of Swords in reverse. It don't matter what relationship they go to. It don't matter where they move to. It don't matter. They're going everywhere they go, there they are. Until they get themselves together. Death card. Somebody here could have moved or they tried to, whatever. Death card. Yeah, the Ace of Swords here in reverse. Animosity, a lack of focus. Somebody also could think that sex will fix something. Like, oh yeah, if me and Gemini just be if me and Gemini be intimate, then that'll bring us back together. That'll make us happy again. Excuse me? They're still gonna have they're still gonna have you in limbo. They're still not gonna make a choice. They're still not gonna know what they want. They're still gonna be playing games, lying for some of you, stringing you along. Somebody here thinks sex can fix something. Like, yeah, I can abandon Gemini. I can choose somebody else. I can parade somebody else in their face, or I can cheat on them, or I can leave them. I can, breadcrumb them, not give them what they want, and then come back and give them some sex, and that'll fix everything. So somebody who doesn't love themselves, maybe, who doesn't like themselves, or who doesn't have no self-respect, maybe. Some of you guys, you're in this Emperor energy. You have your guard up. You're standing on business, and it's breaking somebody down. You standing on business is breaking somebody down, man or woman. Three of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody wanted to be single. Somebody wanted to go pursue other things, or they wanted to act single. They wanted to do whatever. Venus and Virgo. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Or they hope that you're still single. Even if you are single, you don't want to deal with this person. Nine of Pentacles. Or they don't want to deal with you if you're the one that messed up. Flip and switch it. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Somebody here abandoned you. For some of y'all, somebody here could have even abandoned you and left you to raise kids or a child by yourself. Or your father could have did this to your mother, or maybe somebody else's father did this, and now they got daddy issues. I don't know. Or this happened to their mother or whatever. Somebody, Eight of Cups here, Saturn and Pisces. Yeah, somebody walked away. Look how he had been. This person didn't even, they didn't turn their back not once. Yeah, somebody abandoned you. What's this Eight of Cups? They turned their back to you. They could have moved or left. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody fumbled. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Somebody did something out of ego. Leo here with the Sun. Somebody did something out of ego. Jupiter and Capricorn with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody didn't want to compromise. They didn't want to meet you halfway. They just threw they threw their arms and they just said F Gemini. Sun in reverse. Yeah, and Ace of Pentacles, and that somebody here could have even moved. They uprooted, they left, or kicked you out, or yeah, somebody here could have been something wasn't built on a solid foundation. Yeah, somebody's in big regret. I don't know if this person went back to somebody, they left, they moved, they curved you, they friend zoned you, they did whatever, but now somebody, whatever happened and however it's going, it's not working out. Somebody has high hopes that there'll be a new beginning with you, or they had high hopes that them turning their back to you and going somewhere else, it was going to work out, and it's really not. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the High Priestess here. The Fool. Somebody here is foolish. The Fool in reverse is a fool. They're an idiot. Yeah. This person played mind games. They were insincere. And if this person does come back, I feel like they're still hiding secrets. They'll walk away again. Like, these are one of these situations where it's a catch-22. This person is not going to respect you until you stand your ground and stand on business and never take them back. If you take them back, they're going to repeat the same cycle. So it's like you really can't be with this person no more. I mean, y'all can do what y'all want. You can be with whoever you want, but it's going to be the same thing all over again. And your intuition could be telling you that. What's the oracle messages here? Why is the High Priestess here real quick? Somebody also could have did something behind your back in secret without telling you. It could have even affected your finances for some of you. Sad part is when some folks mess up, they don't admit they made a mistake. Instead, they try to cope with their choices and stumble through life. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks. High Priestess. It sucks for them. Yeah, somebody's secretly mourning still and hoping for... Yeah, somebody's still not really over a breakup or a separation. And if this person did go towards someone else, they're hiding that that's not working out over there. They're keeping it to themselves. Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sag. They could be arguing in that situation. Somebody could be losing their home. If they chose their family over you, they don't get along with their family. They're not fucking with them. Like, if they chose another person, they hate it there. Or they're still secretly hoping that you guys can, they're not really over something. And I also feel like I said, somebody strung y'all along. Somebody here knew that you wanted a connection and they strung you along. They got your hopes up for no reason. And anybody that can waste your time and who doesn't value time, they don't have anything to lose. They don't have anything going on in life. When you're building things and you have shit going for yourself, you don't have time to string people along. You don't have time to juggle people or waste people's time. That means you don't have nothing to do. That means your life is meaningless. Yeah, lying and deceptive behavior. This person could have had secrets. It's a whole bunch of stuff. What else? Yeah, difficulty seeing a bigger picture in life. Feeling insecure. Lack of purpose or direction. Yeah, somebody also could be, maybe somebody here blames something or being shy, but whatever. It's a missed opportunity. Yeah, don't know what to... Yeah, somebody here didn't know what to believe. Maybe they felt like you were too good to be true. Somebody here could have blamed finances, yours, theirs, lack thereof. What's lying and deceptive behavior? Yeah, feeling unworthy. This person could have felt unworthy, or they made you feel unworthy. And this person can have somebody in their energy who's controlling and manipulative. It could be a mother figure, their mother, a child's mother, an ex, a friend. Or this could be somebody around you. What's feeling insecure and difficulty seeing the bigger picture in life? Yeah, clouded judgment. Somebody's insecurities, their triggers. Yeah, fair speaking. Somebody has a fair speaking. What's don't know what to believe? Yeah, unable to express yourself. Materialistic and resentment. Lack of love and compassion. Somebody here didn't show y'all that. Some of you guys couldn't even really express yourself when you was with this person. Somebody could be born August 25th. You couldn't express yourself when you was dealing with this person, or they have a hard time expressing themselves. Somebody has a hard time with trust. You know, somebody got all these trust issues and fears, but they don't have fears or communication issues when it comes to sex or arguing or fighting or playing mind games. But when it comes to heart, it's, oh, I don't know how to do that. They know how to do that with toxic people. But then when it's somebody that shows them genuine love or is trying to, they don't know what to do with it. So this is your reading, Gemini. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you. I may do Aquarius next. I haven't done a Cancer's I didn't like the views that Cancer got the last reading. I don't know if I want to do Aries or Aquarius. I'm not sure. I want to do one more. I don't know if I want to do Aries or Aquarius. I'm giving Cancer a break again, but we'll see. All right, bye, guys. That's pretty ironic, isn't it? Yeah. All right, bye, guys.